Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Thursday, October 17th, 2019. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Over the past 3 years, Nevlec has had its challenges in keeping the existing streetlights in good repair, which has been a source of major concern and frustration amongst the populace. This was due in part to Nevlec's expectations that the replacement of the existing streetlights with the more modern, energy-efficient LED light-emitting diode streetlights would have happened sooner. With all of the arrangements now finalized, Nevlec is pleased to inform the public that the first batch of 2,500 LED streetlights from a total of 4,500 has arrived in Nevis, and the balance is due here by the end of the month. Nevlec has also purchased 2 small bucket trucks, which will be used to ensure that the replacement exercise proceeds as efficiently as possible. One of the trucks is already in Nevis, and the second will be here next week. Training in the proper use of these trucks has been arranged and will take place before the end of the month. Nevlec expects the exercise to replace all existing streetlights with LED streetlights to commence no later than the 1st of November, and expects the exercise to take 4 to 6 months to be completed. A similar exercise to replace all floodlights on the various playing fields and basketball, netball complexes around the island will begin in early 2020. These initiatives are intended to reduce the reliance on fossil fuels and its contribution to global warming, as well as to reduce the demand for electricity, and will also positively impact the fuel surcharge. The replacement exercise will take place in a very structured and orderly manner for reasons of efficiency, commencing with the island main road, followed by working in 2 parishes at a time. There will be sufficient lights to ensure that in addition to replacing all existing lamps, that additional streetlights will be installed. The locations for additional streetlights will be decided on by Nevlec, working with various stakeholders such as the police. From all indications, we will be able to achieve a desired standard of ensuring that there is a streetlight on every other pole. The recovered street lamps will be packed into containers in order to be shipped away to be disposed of in an environmentally friendly manner as stipulated. We would like to thank the public for their patience and to point out that there is not a need to call about a defective lamp whilst the exercise is ongoing. The final activity to close down the week of celebration for World Food Day is an Agri-Chef Masterclass. This event will take place on Friday, October 18th at the Charlestown waterfront.
Our main dishes that will be created here will have local products. The main relish would be fish, chicken, and pork burger patties.
In encouraging persons to support the activity, Chief Extension Officer Steve Reed outlined what persons can expect to see on Friday, October 18th, 2019.
We will have our local residential master chef, Henville, right here, teaching 20 persons 3 different sessions classes. Groups of 2 would be cooking along with Master Chef Henville right here on the Bayfront. And this activity will be our main event for our World Food Day activities.
The activity begins at 2 p.m. on the Charlestown waterfront on Friday, October 18th. The theme for World Food Day this year is Our Actions Are Our Future, Healthy Diets for a Zero Hunger World. A total of 22 new teachers have been invited to participate in the Ministry of Education's induction course 2019-2020. Head of the Professional Development Team in the Department of Education, Lonta Brown, spoke about the details of the course.
And to our new inductees, we say welcome. Welcome to teaching. It is not as bad as people may make you think that it is. And I'm sure that you can say that with me as well. Do you not agree? Yes, we are part of a wonderful profession, and we are here to help you and to support you as you make this profession your profession. The program for this term will see us through 6 weeks of training. The teachers will gather every week on a Tuesday afternoon. They leave school early on that afternoon on Tuesdays, and they join us for sessions that we have to help them to become better at what we want them to do. We want them to become better teachers. And so every Tuesday afternoon for this term, they will leave and spend 2 hours with us, and we will deliver instruction to them in areas of classroom management, lesson planning, teaching strategies, and we will also have the Human Resource Department who will join us in helping them become more aware of the terms and conditions of their service. So it's a well-rounded program that we are hoping will meet the needs of our new teachers and help them to become seasoned teachers and want to make this profession, teaching, their lifelong goal.
Brown then introduced and welcomed the new teachers.
Ms. Tisha Brooks, Mr. Damari Brown, Ms. Chelsea Burke, Ms. Delcia Burke, Angelique Desormeaux, Somish Gishad, Vinicia Gums, Ashira Hanley, Teresa Heron, Destiny Howell, Dakia Liebert, Kyle Liebert, Soraya Lockhart, Keandra Manners, Drusilla Paris, Mr. Keju Pemberton, Miss Daniela Ward, Miss Shaya Lawrence, Miss Fanika Fernandez, Mrs. Tanika Whiskey, Narissa Liebert. And those, ladies and gentlemen, are the participants for the induction course 2019-2020. I ask you to listen out for their names, remember their names. I promise you'll be hearing great things from them in this teaching profession.
The opening ceremony took place at the Jessup's Community Center on Tuesday, October 15th, 2019. Still to come.
What is unique about it is we'll deal with the local artists. They're demonstrating songs, drama.
The details after this break. Welcome back. A total of 3,677 citizens and residents of St. Kitts and Nevis were seen, assessed, and received treatment by the medical staff of the U.S. naval ship Comfort during its recent visit to the Federation. The staff of the Floating Medical Treatment Facility, Floating Hospital, concluded its mission to the Federation on Thursday, October 10, 2019, after conducting 6 days of medical consultations at 2 land-based sites in St. Kitts, namely Antioch Baptist Church at Limekeel Bastille and the Community Center in St. Paul's. Some 25 surgical procedures would have also been conducted aboard the floating hospital for various ailments and conditions, including but not limited to cleft palate repair and cataract, hydrocele, and orthopedic surgery. The Federal Ministry of Health has reconfirmed that the USNS Comfort was deployed by the government of the United States of America to offer medical care to the people of our Federation. By the end of its mission, the Navy hospital ship would have made similar stops in 10 other Latin American and Caribbean territories, including St. Lucia, the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, and Trinidad and Tobago. An official from the Federal Ministry of Health has extended sincere appreciation to the government of the United States of America, and more specifically to the captain and crew of the USNS Comfort for including St. Kitts and Nevis in its itinerary of medical stops. The ministry views the medical mission as a demonstration of the strong bilateral relations existing between the USA and St. Kitts and Nevis. The ministry official also expressed gratitude for the large number of persons who availed themselves of the free medical services from the staff of the floating hospital. Now that the medical mission of the USNS Comfort has ended, the Federal Ministry of Health wishes to remind citizens and residents who would have access to medical services to actively police their health, to follow the advice given during medical consultations, and to do the necessary follow-up with their primary care physician or district medical officer DMO in order to safeguard and improve their health and wellness. On this score, it was noted by the ministry that a significant number of medical referrals have already been made to the nation's hospital and health centers, with a high percentage of those being related to the management and treatment of non-communicable diseases, NCDs, our nation's leading cause of death and disability. As can be expected, a considerable amount of these referrals are linked to obesity and being overweight, which are major risk factors for NCDs. The Federal Ministry of Health wishes to advise the public that the captain and crew of the USNS Comfort made a significant medical donation to the government and people of St. Kitts and Nevis prior to the ship's departure. A total of 22 pallets of medical supplies, including pharmaceuticals, were donated to the ministry on Friday, October 11th, 2019. These medical goods are currently being audited and will be shared equitably among the institution and community-based health facilities on St. Kitts and Nevis. The ministry is most appreciative of this generous donation. The Federal Ministry of Health wishes to document its sincere gratitude to our local medical and nursing teams and to our security forces who rendered invaluable support to the recently concluded medical mission to St. Kitts and Nevis at the two land-based medical sites and aboard the USNS Comfort. The Nevis Disaster Management Department will be hosting a gospel concert on Saturday at the Nevis Performing Arts Center beginning at 7 p.m. The concert is free of cost, but a love offering will be taken to assist the Nevis Disaster Management Department in sending members from their emergency response team to St. Martin to participate in the 11th Comprehensive Disaster Management Conference hosted by the Caribbean Disaster Management Agency from December 2nd to 6th, 2019, under the theme Safeguarding Our Communities, Livelihoods and Economies. Jack Gumba, Acting Deputy Director of the Nevis Disaster Management Department, gave us details about the October 19th event. The Acting Deputy Director said he wants as many persons as possible to attend and be exposed to the disaster awareness messages while enjoying good gospel songs.
We'll be having the grand gospel concert, and what is unique about it is we'll deal with the local artists. They're demonstrating songs, drama, poetry, and even dance. So I encourage the general public, including you, to be there to have that grand time.
The gospel concert, an initiative dubbed On Christ, the Solid Rock I Stand, is a culminating activity to commemorate the International Day for Disaster Reduction, which was celebrated on October 13th. The week of activities began with the church service on Sunday, October 13th at the Charleston Wesleyan Holiness Church. Other activities included an incident command system orientation on Wednesday, October 16th, and on Friday, October 18th, they will be having a retreat with the staff from the National Emergency Management Agency from St. Kitts. The gospel concert will be taped and sent to the Bahamas to show solidarity and moral support as they are experiencing emotional and physiological distress due to the passage of Category 5 Hurricane Dorian on September 1st, 2019, that killed more than 50 people. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.